Nando's 64. Today we're on the way to Canterbury, and nobody that came to the last one is coming to this one except for me, the constant. There's Jill, ready and rearing to go to drive, and Bill, or she might run me over actually. And we're off to Canterbury, fam. On the road to Canterbury.
Woohoo!
Going down some nice country roads right now.
Yeah, it's lovely. Sun's shining. We're in the country. It's my kind of driving.
Have you been to Canterbury before?
No, I haven't. Only through the tales of Geoffrey Chaucer.
Chaucer. We'll be talking more about Chaucer in a bit. I've actually been to Canterbury Nando's before a few years ago. I'm not going to let that cloud my judgment.
Spoilers.
No, spoilers. It was really good. I would have given it a 4 or 4.5, probably 4.5 that time. But I'm going in as if fresh this time. Historic Canterbury, part of the English heritage, and here's English literature enthusiast and expert Julia.
Indeed.
With some inspirational quotes from
my favourite
Chaucer.
one. No empty-handed man can lure a bird, which is basically today we're the birds.
But man's empty-handed and man's getting chickens. So
Yeah. And also,
times have changed.
Well, Nando's is the man, and they have to have something to lure us in with. If it's shit, we're gonna fly away. Hopefully it won't be shit. Hopefully it'll be yummy, and we will have been lured.
Straight. We've got local expert Rowena.
Yes.
You just said that you were born here. I didn't even
here.
know that until just
did,
now.
Yes.
So what do you know about the place?
It's expensive.
It's expensive. Is the Nando's expensive, or is it?
Probably. I've never been.
They're in special pricing. We went in. There wasn't a table ready, which is what I expected. So we're going back out. We're coming back in 15 minutes. It was pretty cluttered there at the entrance, but yeah, it was. The last time I came here was in the evening on a Saturday, and it was pretty much dead. The only bad thing about it was the door kept slamming, and we were sitting next to the door. So hopefully there'll be nothing worse than that this time. Sitting outside. Said hi to Rowena already.
Hiya.
This is Chris, another local. Kids, Zach and Freya who are asleep.
Freya's away, sort of.
And then Neshka, who wants chicken. You want chicken? Yeah, I want chicken as well. So it's a shame. I also want to go to the toilet. I should have gone when I was in the car.
Just go now.
I can't be bothered. I just want to complain about it.
No one else to blame. I was about to say.
I'm not going to go to the toilet all day just because I've got something to moan
Just
about.
so you can moan about
Because this
it.
Nando's might actually be good, so I won't get in my quota of whinging.
How many have you been to that are bad?
Huh?
How many have you been to that are bad?
Oh, let me tell you, I'll stop this film so I can tell you about Stratford Nando's.
She's trying to get us a table. She's tried to get rid of the birthday people. That hasn't worked. They had a table upstairs, but we were told that we probably wouldn't make it up the stairs with the buggies, so we were like, well, no, we're not going to leave a child downstairs, obviously. So she's now gone to find out if that one's available again, though, because the table she's done up for us, there's no room for the buggy next to it. So it is a table, chair, buggy conundrum, but they're trying their best, so we're impressed so far. But it is getting nippy. And Crystal
As impressed as I may be, I haven't eaten yet. But yeah, we're testing it on a different level today with the presence of children and how hard it might be to eat at a Nando's on a Saturday afternoon with children. Downstairs. Going upstairs. We're in. Managed to
levitate to the top floor.
And we're close to the drinks. We have to go back downstairs to order. Can't remember how old Amelia was, but I think this is the youngest Nando's reviewer so far. It's a new person.
Little baby Freya.
She's going to try out, how old, 12 weeks?
About that, yeah, 14 weeks.
14 weeks, and she's going to tell us what the best wine is, and also
All the sides.
how hot the extra hot actually is.
Yeah.
She's keeping quiet at the moment because she's contemplating, but she has some important opinions that she'll divulge after sampling the chicken.
She's getting her tongue ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, lap. Keep that in. First impression is actually quite rougher than I expected, and downstairs, even though it's cluttered coming in, served straight away. A bit small up here.
It's small up here, but it is peaceful. I quite like it. I think it's quite nice. Good view, nice open windows, lots of light. What are they?
Cordials, apple.
Good.
This is that strawberry?
Don't know. What's that one?
Just strawberry and
Do they not?
apple.
Strawberry and
And you
apple.
can mix it with
One strawberry.
water.
I don't know whether they do it.
That's very red. And that is also very red.
Chris, you just stuck it in front of the camera.
But I just said it was very red, so it was quite fitting.
Thematic.
That's even more redder. Bill said there was a Pokemon on the stairs, so I'm guessing this is what? Sandshrew? Gents toilet, it's not a toilet time. I just want to say that the tiling is very sort of Greek bathhouse style. I came to the toilets first, like I said. And now, food. Extra hot sauce. Despite having sauces next to us upstairs, there was none of this. Back up. And the food is here.
I did ask as well.
A bit dry and overcooked in places here, but it's nothing compared to Stratford.
You know,
And you've got a platter of starters.
platter of delights.
By the way, what do you think of the strawberry cordial? Your drink?
Is it yummy?
It's good. It's got the red seal of approval. What the hell are you doing?
I am dunking my pitta into a bowl of balsamic
Oil.
and olive oil.
Yeah.
There's olive oil and balsamic vinegar, a classic Italian combo actually. And then once I've got it all covered in oil and vinegar, I'm then dunking it into the hummus, and it's extra tasty.
Does that make it extra tasty then?
It's lovely.
How are the chips? They're alright? Yeah. How about the chicken dippers? Have a go for them. Now there is art on the walls along here, but today we're going to be reviewing an UK Nandos art in Canterbury Nandos. We've got this one which is titled I Spy, and there's quite a lot of blue on it, so much so that it's stuck by wax to the picture underneath it. There we are. And what's this picture of? What's this a picture of?
She hasn't started getting more than
Exactly. It's open for interpretation, but it's. I think the guy here's eating some corn,
She's got the,
which is like this corn here, but which is not being eaten.
hungry all the time. We have no idea what she wants to eat. She's got all that.
And now the dog's going to be blue, so
But she's been told
it was Clifford, and now it's Blue from Blue's Clues. Zach's awake, playing Picto Chat on a pink DS, and jumping on some sweet potato mash. So we're having dessert before 80% of the main has gone. Huh? There we are. Might be a bit more sensible. Nom. Another one where the yogurt actually exists. It's a good way of eating it.
Come on, eat it honestly.
Who are you referring to?
What?
Both of them.
Toilet time with Jewel. Loving the music. 2 cubicles. Both very clean. Fancy dryer. Very clean basin sink. It's got a nice Mediterranean feel to it. I'm liking this toilet. I'm gonna give it 4. 4 flushes, Canterbury, well done. See you next time.
Ratings for Nando's 64 in Canterbury. First we'll start with Bill End.
I have no qualms at all. 5 clocks.
They were really lovely. All the staff here are amazing. The staff deserve a 5 on their own. It's small, but we're in Canterbury and everything's kind of small and, you know, low ceilings and quirky, so love that. All the sauces make me very happy. The food was perfect. There were no complaints with the food at all, and therefore there are no complaints in general at all. I can't but give it a 5 because there's nothing to eliminate with. Nothing. Probably if I ate chicken, I probably would be giving it a 4 because I very rarely think the chicken is perfect here. But fortunately for Canterbury Nandos, I had no chicken. 5 cocks.
Marina.
Oh, hello.
+1.
It's good. I don't know how this works. Just say what I like.
Any complaints?
No?
You give it a rating out of 5 cocks.
5.
5 again.
5 cocks.
Chris.
I'd give it a rating of 5 as well.
It's 5.
It's as good as the one in Ramsgate, so...
I feel, well, my colon was black and hairy, and my mash was a bit dry. And the men's toilets, the sink, you have to squirm around the sink when you walk through. It's not perfect, so I'll give it 4. Just because I have been there before and I would have given it a 4.5 that time, I'd say. But this time it's a 4. How many out of 5 for this place?
How many out of 5 in this cafe?
How many? 5. It's out of 5. So it's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4 for number 64. Back outside, successful trip. Neshka's got her taking home 3 puppies. The kids all survived it.
Yeah,
Joel survived it.
I survived. That was a good one. It was a job well done. Nice meal. People are still going in, so it's obviously a popular one.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You worried
Thumbs up to
the
Canterbury.
staff member wanted to steal babies.
Yeah.
Steal my bacon.
It's not. That's not how it works normally in Nando's.
You don't
I'm not
swap-
sure
you don't
what
swap
traditions they have in
chicken for
Canterbury,
baby,
but yeah, chicken for money, not chicken for babies.
Indeed.
But yeah, that was Nando's 64. We'll probably go and look at some of the rubbish before wrapping this one up. So let's look at some of the rubbish. Thomas Beckett. Guessing there's lots of pubs called that around here. Here, bells from, are the bells from the cathedral?
Yeah.
The cathedral that apparently you have to pay more to get into if you're not a local. But there's a tip for you. Apparently if you say you're there to pray to Jesus, they'll let you in for free. So that's a good tourist tip if you come in for Nando's. Want to go there after. And Canterbury Street. Let's go. Quite a nice shopping area. Welcome to Canterbury Cathedral. Here we are. It's probably the closest I can get without giving them money or pretending that I like Jesus. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough exploration for this video. If you want to see what Canterbury's like beyond this, come to Canterbury. It's you can find it on Google Maps, and other mapping services are available, including Maps. Next up, we're in Liverpool for, I can't even remember what the name of it is, but it's number 65, back up north, number 65, and we'll see you there. Bye.